Hello, this is Third Club, and today we are reviewing the 75300 Imperial TIE Fighter with 432 pieces and 3 minifigures, being a TIE Fighter pilot, the droid NIL-8, and a Stormtrooper. The reason why I have this review in almost mid-March rather than in January like I was hoping is because they were practically impossible to find where I live. I'm not telling you where I live, nice try. So on the front of the box, we can see it flying near the Death Star 2, so I guess this is a episode 6 set, and it has explosions, and I like explosions. I enjoy that on the box art, but that's just me. So, let's see, spin this around here. It's a pretty big box, I think, for a $40 set. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. It's $40, and you can play it in the Skywalker Saga game. It only appears to list one play feature aside from just opening it up. I don't know. Maybe it'll redeem itself for having one play feature. So, yeah, let's take a look at the figures for this set. Our first figure up here is the TIE Pilot. Now, this is kind of just the average TIE Pilot. It has the same torso print and helmet print as all the others. However, as this is one of the newer sets, it doesn't have the normal angry... I think this one actually... This is the angry clone face. But, in recent sets, we've been getting some new faces rather than just that same face. So, it has a little small, like, blaster thing, and it's just the average TIE Pilot figure. Our next figure up here is the Stormtrooper. This is one of the new dual molded ones. I think we're going to be seeing those for a while until they redesign it inevitably, because they redesign them like every 2 years, it seems. And this does have the normal prints and everything, and if you take off the helmet, not the angry clone face, a different one. That one actually is seen on Stormtroopers and Rebels alike. So, yeah. It's another Stormtrooper to add to your army. Our last figure is actually kind of like hard to see if you like with the lighting, but it's NIL-8. It's a droid, and it looks really nice. This is a different print from the one in the Death Star because it has much more like colorful wiring. But it's pretty neat to get this in a set. I feel like the head mold in particular is really nice and can definitely be used in other mocks. So I'll spin that around. Doesn't have any weapons or equipment or anything, just a standard droid. So yeah, that's the figures. Now let's get on to the build. And here it is. This is what happens when LEGO decides to recreate the $40 TIE Fighter in 2021 with a whole bunch of new pieces. We get something that actually is kind of good if you do not have a TIE Fighter already. That's right, this is a good set, at least in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Let's talk about what it can do. So, starting at the cockpit area, it's pretty basic. It's very rounded off, and you can open this up to reveal a nice area for your TIE Pilot. I'll go get that. And he fits in rather nicely. Some dust collecting in there already. Crazy, I just got that like a week ago now. It's already dusting up inside. You can put them in. It does have some neat control panels. Close it up. Ready to fly. Very strong design for using just a few basic Technic pins on a new piece. I think this is. It's the one holding it in. It's like a plate with some like access areas for Technic pins. I can actually take this off. It's really easy. So you can see this piece here. It's held in. Here. Put that back on. It's very easy for storage as well because of its Technic pins. Also, in the instruction manual, technically I'm supposed to... Oops. This thing can come off very easily as well as spin very easily. And that can be a bit of a problem sometimes. Like, here it goes again. I guess you're just not really supposed to touch it. But the instruction manual has it going this way. Technically it's printed if you want to align the logo with the rest of it, it goes diagonally. But that's the proper style. Even the Ultimate Collector Series 1 can do it, but this can't, apparently, in the manual. Also, it's the first one where we got green lasers. All the others had red ones, and red ones are technically inaccurate, including the Ultimate Collector Series version. But no. Also, they're not, like, just regular pieces. Boom, they're spring-loaded shooters. So we have some details on the back here. You can see this engine, this kind of thing. And now onto the wings. These are kind of where you can see the downsizing in the set, I suppose, for $40, because usually the wings are a bit bigger. like compared to something like the TIE Dagger. This thing kind of looks a bit small, but it's a pretty nice design. Why didn't they make that in a light gray? That's supposed to be light gray right there. That's supposed to be light gray, but it's dark gray. So yeah, we get a pretty good look actually, with what are they, like the little, I don't know, beams I guess, which go across, and a printed element here, and it's of course the same on the other side. And overall, this looks pretty nice. I think this is, if you do not already have a TIE Fighter, like this is a good set to start with in your TIE Fighter collections or whatever. I used to have the TIE Fighter, the old 2012 one, and destroyed it like a week after getting it because I was foolish. That's what happened with like all my good sets. I had a whole bunch of good ones, now they're gone. But overall, I don't think you're going to get ripped off with this set. I mean, it's got maybe not as many figures as some people would want, but they are good figures. Like, you get a Stormtrooper. Stormtroopers are nice. You get a cool droid. Droids are nice. You get a TIE Pilot. TIE Pilots are nice. And a sturdy build, which actually you can, like, display it and stuff. So, yeah, I guess it kind of sums up my thoughts on this. If you find it on clearance, then that's great. And you can get it even cheaper than $40 TIE Fighter, which is amazing. And also, it's not like the Junior TIE Fighter either. Like, it's a step up from that, and it's not a full, like, $80 overpriced one. So, yeah, I like this. So, yeah, that's it for this review. And actually, before I end it, tell me in the comments, if I'm doing an army video, should I do an Imperial army, a Rebel and Resistance army, or should I do a First Order and Final Order army? So yeah, tell me in the comments what should I do for like an army video. So thank you for watching. Stay safe.